Fairness, yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't have that, you can have the most successful economy, but your people are fearful to speak truth to power. So it's not true democracy in the real sense of it.
But they're not
Represent
Democrats though.
they
The
practice
Chinese.
they practice that. That's why it is a single party system. They're not ruled by the military, so they are democratic in their own way. But we can fashion out our own democratic system, which we seem to already fashion now. We just don't give it a name. At least in China, they call it a single party system. If Nigerians come out today, or any bold president is able to find a way within the constitution to do that, yes, but there will be challenge.
So, final question, and this has been really engaging. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, share, and like for more engaging content. So, final question: what is the way forward? You've said a lot about it being a mirage in terms of democracy. You've touched around the military era where we are. You've talked about the four pillars. What can we do differently? And the reason why I asked what can we do differently is because we have a constitution. So when the Fourth Republic ushered a new constitution, obviously there was a 1979 constitution, and then you also have I think we've had three constitutions, but the most recent one is the 1999 constitution as amended that came in. What can we do? Is it more of papering the cracks, or is it more of changing the things that need to be changed within this current constitution? Is it throwing it away? Is it bringing in a new system of governance or government? What can we do differently?
I don't think, again, spending a lot of it's another paper exercise, rewriting the constitution, changing the style of governance or whatever. We talked about those four pillars. Get it right. So, firstly, is awakening of our people. The citizens have to demand of their leadership. So, when quite recently, the so-called the pushback from the people, which we were gathering around and trying to gather momentum that for it wasn't civil disobedience, but really protest about hardship in Nigeria.
Is it the end bad governance
And
one?
bad governance.
Yes.
They got the concept right, but the logistics and how that was going to be carried out was the challenge. People, you will feel that the Nigerian populace are moved by the plight of what they're going through daily. That gives you an indication. In some towns and some cities, there was movement,
Yes.
but that fizzled out. That tells you that when people, a broken man, don't even know he's right, that they have the voice, they have the say. Until people are they can self-actualize, they can get together and mobilize to show that, hey guys, you are not paying attention, you're not taking heed to what we need. These are requirements. Only then will things change. It doesn't matter. It's all become theoretical.
So it's back to the people.
It's back to the people. The ball is in the people's hand, but for people to recognize they have the power. It is rule of the people, by the people, for the people. So that middle part, by the people, meaning you need to challenge and fight back that system that's providing, that's holding you back, that's given that selective personnel, holding over 200 people to ransom.
200 million.
200 million people to ransom. On another note, I think I'll challenge that. What is our true population in Nigeria? I think that's a matter for...
We'll probably take that another time.
200 million people. Who's counting? Yes, I know. We know for a fact what the fact is. Nigerian population is quite youthful.
Yes.
Probably in the next 30 years, Nigeria will have the most population of youth, probably mostly unemployed.
Yes.
And that is
Yes.
worrying.
I think
So
over
this is
70% are under 30 or 35, something like
so
that.
if we are, then we need to take heed now. Our political leaders and people in power need to think about the future tomorrow, where the industrialized nations are moving to. We need to really work with that population, so-called 200 million. But our census, we haven't released a census. Nigeria hasn't released.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yes.
And if we're really going to talk about census, really, I think it's lopsided. You know,
Yes.
we had the biggest city in the southwest and the south, some part of the southeast, and yet certain population is coming from
the north, yeah.
from certain part of the country.
Yes,
So
yeah,
we really need to. That's I'm not even going to go there. But the point is, the power is with the people.
With the people.
Educating our people, sensitizing our people, not every 4 years, but doing that before that election cycle kicks in. Get the people sensitized about their right. Why, if they choose wrong, they stuck with that for another 4 years. Power lies with the people. Don't change the constitution, please. That's a whole paper exercise. That's just to fill the media slots. I think that's just to keep us entertained. It's a mirage. So when I hear all these, it's good idea, theoretical, but it's the human beings behind that. If you don't change it's just the same way the military changed into the Agbadas and became politicians of today.
But the
mindset has never changed. So how they got better at it. How we rule with iron fist, but we're in the democratic system. We're supposed to rule by consensus, but I do what I want. So it's not the system, it's the people. So the leaders are coming from amongst us. Yes, selective or otherwise, but it's still from the people. So the system is what we need to challenge. The legislative system. Do your
So the
work.
people have to. You're saying that your advice.
You hold all those different arms, from your state house assembly to your local government chairman to the local councillor. It's about us, within the people, that makes the system. And if we're not doing if we're not honoring those pillars, then something will fall down. And in our case, all 4 pillars are faulty.
So here's a question, just a final question, and then we'll wrap this up. It's been really, really engaging. And thank you, Toks, for honoring me.